take him away, and he'll...
Oh, it is like a birth. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so disturbed. Haunting pregnancy outcomes, nightmare psychological trauma, and movie theater monsters that definitely aren't covered in any medical textbook. Today, we're breaking down and reacting to the most medically absurd and straight up disturbing scenes from It, Welcome to Derry. Let's dive right in. Oh. What the? Why are we screaming underneath water, right? As we scream, we're exhaling probably, increases the likelihood that you're going to swallow the water as well as potentially inhale the water into your lungs. You're gonna block those alveoli sacs, and now you're not gonna have normal gas exchange occurring. What am I watching?
They'll take him away, and he'll...
Oh, it is like a birth. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so disturbed. Massive umbilical cord. The umbilical cord is attached to the placenta, to the baby. It's giving nutrients, oxygen, oxygenated blood to the baby when it's in utero. When the baby comes out, it gasps and breathes and changes the mechanism of how it's getting oxygen into the body. Oh, oh my God. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Not the way that the anatomy normally looks. The birthing canal is a canal via the vagina. Doesn't have a horizontal opening. It has more of a vertical opening. There's no teeth involved in this.
Marge, are you okay? Ah. Ow.
Oh, ow. When that eye protrudes out like that, that's exophthalmos. We see that sometimes when it's a very slow process, somebody who has hyperthyroidism. There are other reasons why, as an emergency doctor, we see it, and the majority of the time it's due to trauma and fluid pushing behind the eye. What the? Sometimes the eyes themselves will have increased amount of pressure within them, something called glaucoma. We get very worried about it when it's acute, causes a significant amount of pain, headaches in the individual, but it can also truly affect somebody's vision, so we need to get the pressures down. Oh no! The eye is so sensitive, especially over the cornea. The cornea are clear cells that go over top of the colored part of our eye. Scratch in your eye, it hurts, you can't see well, you blink, light bothers it. That's the pain related to the surface of the eye. Gonna try to saw this off. Woo!
Let go! Stop!
Oh geez. You can see the damage to the left eye. The right eye is still intact. A lot of times when you have eye trauma and eye injuries, actually you're losing the globe, or the roundness of the eye almost deflates because the fluid is coming out. The vitreous and the aqueous, it would actually be darker and kind of empty in there versus seeing all this white. Oh! Pregnancy. Sometimes if you do hit or have trauma to an abdomen during pregnancy, it does increase the risk of bleeding and spontaneous ruptures. We usually will do a check, we'll get an ultrasound, make sure everything's okay. Oh. Oh. This is not normally how it happens. People do give birth in the car because they aren't getting to the hospital fast enough. Most people are in the back seat. There will be bleeding no matter what happens during pregnancy. There you go. Oh, not this much. What the?
Don't eat your family, sweetheart.
Oh, it's got wings. It's got wings. Oh my gosh. That's not normal. Obviously, it's not normal. Usually what happens when the baby first comes out, screaming, crying, needs to be dried off a little bit, suction the airway just to make sure it's open so they're not aspirating, and get them warm because they go from a warm environment to a cold environment. So bring them back into warmth.
Daddy?
There's my little girl.
Probably full-on visual hallucination with some auditory. This could be medical, this could be psychological. Chemicals in your brain might be off, versus is there a tumor in your brain pushing on to different aspects of the brain tissue. Oh! Be careful, you're sliding on shards of glass, increasing your risk of lacerations. Pickles are usually in some sort of brine that usually is a little bit acidic, so just be careful there. It's gonna burn if you cut yourself. Say you would think, okay, they must be having a psychotic break. We can't control them, we can't get anything done. That's when we'll use medication to get somebody to calm down, get a CT scan of the head, get the appropriate blood work, get a urine test, all of the things that we need to do. So that way we can rule out the medical problems. Oh. What the? Looks like this baby's got a parasitic twin on its chest, meaning it absorbed a twin that was in utero. Super rare, never seen it before in my life. Oh, it does remind me of like a bat flying around, everybody's freaking out. If you have a bat in the room and you've just noticed it and you've been in that room for a long time, there's always concern for rabies, so double check, call your doctor, call the health department, and see what they advise. If everyday situations like going to the grocery store or chaotic scenes like this has your stress levels creeping up like a red balloon from a storm drain, that's where Chillax from my company Life Happens really could come into play to help you stay calm when life gets chaotic and unrelenting. Find Chillax at lifehappens.com or on Amazon.
What happened?
Oh no. Amputation here of the left hand at the maybe distal forearm. On the ends, it's very jagged. It actually is quite common that way. Very rarely do we get an amputation where it's perfectly clean. Oh, gross. The lampshade is made up of face skins and hair. That is disturbing. There was a serial killer out there, Ed Gein, who used skins of people for household items. Also, he was the inspiration for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Leatherface. Oh, it's moving. Let me out. How are they moving? You'd think too though, because it's light and you're close to the heat, that it actually started melting the flesh. And it probably wouldn't smell good either. This show is crazy. Let me know out there if you guys really enjoyed this show. And if you do, and you want me to film some more, please let me know in the comments as well. And definitely check out this playlist right here. Binge watch everything. Make sure you subscribe, turn on your bell notifications, and hit that like button for me. Thank you so much for watching, and stay healthy, my friends.